Hey boys, welcome to episode 100. Episode 100 of my Beer Pro career mode. That's crazy. 100 episodes in. It's been a long journey for the young player. I don't even know. I think he's 22 years old now. I'm probably totally wrong with that. We are taking on the Cowboys here. But yeah, it's been an awesome series. We're not gonna to start this video, very long video. You know, like I said, I'll just do like a long special video that you guys hopefully will enjoy at, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 games. Probably, I think it's like 5 games we'll be going through here. But yeah, to start this, I just want to talk a bit about the series and what the plans are for it. So yeah, I mean, 100 episodes, that's crazy. I honestly, like, subscribers and view counts, that's, you know, that sort of stuff is what you need, honestly. But you can't control that sort of thing, and like episodes and the finishing series and the longevity of series is something that I've always found to be like better, or I'm more proud of achieving that than achieving like a couple of thousand subs. Because yeah, like I said, you can't control the view counts, you can't control the amount of subs, but you can control the amount of work you put in and how committed you are to it, and I'm proud to get to 100. I don't know if there will be 100 more. There might be. I wouldn't be surprised if there are. And I guess we'll talk a little bit about the plans for the series. So obviously, we still haven't played rep footy yet, but spoilers, this year is our year. We do play rep footy this season. So this is our second of 3 seasons with the Panthers. Obviously not going to re-sign with the Panthers after our 3rd year. But we will get, obviously, rep footy this season, rep footy next season. And then the plan is, if all goes to plan, that I will want to sign with a Super League club. That'll be the goal. I mean, it would have been nice to play like a few more seasons of rep footy and stuff, but I do really want to go over to the Super League. I haven't like covered any of Super League action, like career modes or anything like that, and I thought you know, Beer Pro, that'd be like the perfect opportunity to like test it out and, you know, see all the clubs and all the new faces for all the clubs, which will be cool. So that'll be the plan, and then obviously do a couple of years there, and I'm not sure. I guess I'm not going to say anything at the moment. That's like, you know, just doing this year, the next year, and then like 2 years in Super League. That's already like, you know, that would be close to another 100 episodes. Honestly, it would be close anyway. So I'm not gonna say it. How many, like, if we'll come back to the NRL and still record. It honestly just comes down to if people are still enjoying and are still you know, still want to see some Beer Pro or my player Beer Pro gameplay, you know, or this series in general, because, you know, if people are sort of burnt out on the series, and you know, I have no problem with trying something new, but if people want to see it, then I'm happy to keep uploading it. So yeah, that's sort of the plans for this Beer Pro series. I guess the other thing I was I was planning this to start with, but I totally forgot. I was gonna give a huge thanks to all you guys who have watched this series and, you know, continued to support the channel over the last, you know, probably like year now. I guess it's been almost a year. I guess actually not quite a year. It's been, you know, a fair few months though. So yeah, huge thanks to you guys. Like I said before, like with the being proud of the amount of episodes and continuing a series and stuff like that. But I mean, that all comes down to your support and the viewers and stuff. I mean, if I didn't get nearly as many you know, nice comments and people that like the series and stuff, it would be way harder to keep going and get to 100 episodes. But the fact that so many people still enjoy the videos, still watch, like, and comment, it makes it very easy to keep doing the videos, which I do very much enjoy. So huge thanks to you guys. I mean, we're almost at 4K subs. and that's pretty awesome, I gotta say. Yeah, it's sort of, 4K is not huge. It's very small in the whole scale of YouTube, but I'm sort of blown away by it all. Honestly, it's awesome. And yeah, I will say this, like, the other thing, it's sort of, I'm still sort of shocked at how well the Rugby League videos are still doing. I mean, if you go back to, I knew for a fact that when the game first came out, my videos, or most of the Rugby League videos in general, would get like a lot of views, because that's what happens. If you're like one of the few people that do it, and even though Rugby League is a smaller community and stuff, people still want to see it, and when it's first out, people will jump on board and just look at any gameplay they can. So I'm still shocked at how many views some of my early videos got. I mean, geez, a lot of those early ones, they are into like the tens of thousands. It's unreal. But I knew the views and stuff like that would, dwindle down, I guess, ease out and that sort of thing. But the amount of views still on the videos has sort of shocked me, honestly. There's still so many people who are watching the videos. Obviously, the Roosters Crew mode is very... what's the word? I can't even think of the fucking word. It's watched a lot. Jesus. Terrible English, but there's a lot of support for the Roosters Crew mode. The Beer Pro is still going really strong. So yeah, huge thanks to you guys. I was meant to say it at the start, but yeah, huge thanks to all you guys who are still watching and enjoying the videos. But yeah, that's pretty much all that out of the way. I guess we'll start doing what we do best, I guess, and start talking about the games. I don't know if that's what we do best, but we'll do it anyway. We did just beat the Cowboys. A nice, solid victory. I think it was 12-0. I actually don't even know. I am watching the fucking video, but I know we set up a try and we scored a try. Oh shit, I don't even know. We're taking on the Dragons, and they have a pretty different side. They have Jake Friend, David Clemmer. I think Dugan's still at the back. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there he is. Dugan, you can spot him a mile away. He's got the tats. He's got the strapping. And obviously, I didn't mention this, but the first video, the Cowboys game, was the first Beer Pro match that I've recorded with the new patch. So obviously, that was round... Yeah, that was round 1. I probably should have said that as well. But that was round 1 of the season. Obviously, the last Beer Pro was actually the grand final for the Auckland Nines, and we did end up winning the grand final. So, congrats to the guys for that. A great start to the year, and a even better start with the first round win to the Cowboys, who again have a very strong or a very different side. I don't know if it's that strong. They do have Chris Sando, no Jonathan Thurston though, so that's always a bonus coming up against them. But yeah, the Dragons completely different. And right there, that was a nice kick. They just let it go. A nice pass. And we do get tackled. Well, we don't get tackled, but they get tackled. But then right here, we come up and whack Brown. I don't know what Brown that is, but we absolutely clothesline him, take his head clean off. But that's not good. We're probably going to get a couple of weeks from that. And that's one thing I have noticed with the new patch. Obviously, the patch has been out for a while now, and I played a fair bit of it. But yeah, I've noticed that you do a lot more high shots, and I actually like that because I don't think I ever did a high shot before the patch with my player. And right there, we just did one in our second game, so that's not great, but good stuff here, backing up, and we just take it around Dugan. He did not know which way we were going to go. We just bamboozled him. And then I think that's Jamal Idris playing for the Dragons there. He actually kept pace with us, which was pretty surprising, but we put the big don't argue, just bumped him out of the way. Big left-hand fan. That's our trademark right there, just into the chest. Just powerful. Powerful stuff, and that claws our way back into the game. Ben Hunt is actually going to convert, so good stuff by Hunt. He's been in good form with the boot to start the season, but that will actually change. I'm not gonna say it yet, but we've got a few options in the halves as we do kick a 40-20. I don't know if that'll go on the stat list as a 40-20 because a Dragon dude might have. I think he touched the ball before it went out, or he grabbed the ball and then stepped out. but we are going to make it pay pretty much straight away. As Will Smith is now the 5'8", and I think Isaac John is still at the club. I'm actually, it's pretty weird because I know Will Smith obviously is a Panther in real life, but he never really played for us for the first season. It was always Isaac John, but now Isaac John is still at the club, but now Will Smith is the 5'8", which is weird, I guess. I don't know if Will Smith left the Panthers when I was here for the first season, then came back. I mean, maybe. But right here, we get held up over the line. A minute to play in this game. We did get a penalty, so we got a chance to actually further extend the lead. And right there, we were straight through the gap. We should have just gone ourselves, but trying to be unselfish. We are going to set ourselves up for a field goal here. Cheeky one before halftime. And straight as you like, straight over there. Beautiful kick to make it 13-6 at the halftime break. And we're probably going to need that little buffer as fucking Robert Louis just picks us off. I don't even know. I mean, I can't use the excuse I didn't see him. I mean, they're wearing fucking full-on red jerseys. Of course, I saw him. I just passed it. I passed it straight to him, and he scored the try. So 13-12. Not the greatest stuff by us there, but we're straight through here. Palmed off Dugan again. The big don't argue. Just our weapon at the moment. Couldn't quite break through though. Dugan, a bit of his own payback there. Gets straight through, but you know, we make the tackle. As Robert Louis straight through as well. Our boys just, this second half, they came out and just did not put in the effort with their defense. But the attack is still super strong. And Dugan is coming across pretty quickly, but I think we're just going to make it. He does make a large last-ditch effort there, but a nice try. Just one of those times, and not a bad little grubber. I mean, we were up in the line having to make that tackle, but it was just a little shallow. It didn't quite break the line. And Ben Hunt just scooped it off into the breadbasket there. And we were just on the burst, straight through the gap. Not going to be stopped, so thankfully we redeem ourselves after that sloppy little intercept. And Ben Hunt does convert the goal, which is actually pretty big. We need him to kick those goals. As we take it around the winger there, get the pass back. And just good play. Just good players. Again, we take it. Trying to get the pass away. Oh my god, this was so annoying. Tia Khalifi, the back rower, is going to race away and score the try. I couldn't believe no one was going to chase him down, but oh, this is so frustrating. It was a nice bit of play. I tried to pass the ball. We palmed him off. I was just trying to get the ball away before the tackle was made because I didn't want to offload it. I wanted to get the pass away, but the contact came in. We did the offload, and it went nowhere. Well, it went straight to Tia Khalifi, and the Dragons are going to score another try thanks to my error. As Tyson Frizzell now straight through as we have to make a cover tackle. And who is this? Dugan. We just we saw Dugan out of the corner of our eye and thought we had to make the tackle right there. But then Dylan Farrell here is going to just go straight through the gap and score his second try of the game. I sort of zoned out for a second. I mean, I thought the centre there was going to make the tackle, but just nothing. Just grasping at air, or didn't even make an effort. Didn't make an effort. I was pretty upset with the team right there. I mean, again, it was sort of my fault. I wasn't in the backfield, and we could have made the tackle. I just wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for the line break. And we have to come from behind again. But Matthew Wright here is going to steamroll over one. Off the left foot, makes Dugan look silly. And it's going to score an absolute brilliant try. You know, this is usually us making these sort of breaks. But who is that? Is that Kitty Glyman? It might be. He just got absolutely pancaked. And Matthew Wright, the winger here, I think he might be a new recruit. I actually don't even know. I don't know if Matthew Wright played last year, but he's actually a good signing for us on the wing because he's good in this game. He's rated well, and he can do that sort of stuff. Just steamroll over plays. Right here, again, Matt Wright straight through the line, and I wanted to set him up, but I wanted to draw him past, but we called for the ball a touch too early, obviously. So it was not to be. But we have got another 1 point lead. It's a very tight game. Only a couple minutes left though, so not in too much danger. But right there, Matt Wright, he's had an absolute stormer of a game where I was just like, go for the ball, mate. But thankfully, it's not going to matter. They did get the 7 tackles, but we have got this game sewn up, and we do take the tackle right there. So a bit of a lucky 25-24 win against the Dragons. But a nice win nonetheless. But here we go. A grade 1 careless high tackle. And it's going to result in a 1-match penalty. We are going to dispute the charge. Just trying to... No, we're not. We're not at all. We're going to take the guilty plea. Miss 1 match. And the Panthers, we actually beat the Storm comfortably without me. I don't know if that says much about me. But 26-6 winners over the Storm. And yeah, I'm just looking there. We are 22 years old. We are 90 rated. I don't know if we were 90 rated. I think we might have just leveled up a while ago. But yeah, we're into the 90s, boys. 90 rated. That's an elite player as we take on the Canberra Raiders here. As Matthew Russell, I don't know who that is. Leilua Croker, Austin, Sam Williams. You know, they've kept a few of their core players. Papali, Fensom, Patrick Moga, Cassiano, Baptiste, Joel Edwards. Tabita Pangai. I actually probably should have looked at our team. Our team switches around quite a bit. That's the only thing. That's the only thing annoying about this game. I like the little thing that pops up there, but I wish it just went a bit slower. Honestly, I wish you could like skip it if you wanted to, but I wish it just went a little slower for myself. Selfishly, I'd like to see the teams honestly and read them out, but because usually I can only see one team. If I concentrate on both, I'll miss everybody. So I have to concentrate on fucking just one team. As who was that? Iwate on the wing. I didn't even see him, but yeah, they have they got a fair few core plays there, but they do have a few obvious changes. As Leilua is straight through the gap, we have to come up with a nice covering tackle. But then again, it's always on the 5th tackle, and we always have to just mow our way back for the kick, which is always frustrating. They always make a break on the 4th tackle and just make us do just crazy amounts of work as the fullback. Just come on, boys, you need to make those tackles on last play. But beautiful stuff right here. Who is that? Cartwright through the gap, gets it back to ourselves, and look at this cover. The Raiders, I thought I was going to take it under the post there, but they were just coming from nowhere. Papali came out of nowhere, but Austin tried to make the tackle, not to be though. And we do pick up the first try of the game. And Ben Hunt converts. So Ben Hunt is still playing. I'm waiting for when Ben Hunt isn't playing. I've sort of talked about it a bit. But there isn't a replacement for him. I don't know when. Oh my god. We've taken Matthew Russell's head off again. Well, not again, but that is our first game back after suspension. We've come out with another high tackle. You know, just a bit eager on the kick chase. Trying to show this fullback what's up and that we're the best fullback in the game, but we're probably gonna be sidelined for another week or two, which is not good. It's not good. As another high shot, who was that? Cartwright maybe on I think Papali. So a bit of ill discipline, and it's gonna result in Blake Austin just going straight through, right on the buzzer. The siren had sounded. 40 minutes is gone, and Blake Austin, very disappointing. You know, the boys probably had probably hanging their heads a bit after that, conceding the try in half time there. But good stuff off the kickoff. You know, attacking early, gets the offload away. That is nice stuff. You know, attacking early, a good chance to do it, and straight through here, bang, the big left arm fend. Straight into the guy's chest, and we are going to race away and score. Russell is coming across, but he has not got the pace to catch up to Insane. Second try of the game, and I just really like this try, honestly. You know, it's sort of like, it's a setup try, because most of the game, you know, we crab across field looking for the opening, passing it off to players, but then, you know, just 1 or 2 times a game, you know, just straighten off the right foot, straight up the middle, and the cover coming across was a little slow, and just straight through. I love scoring tries like that. They look really nice. And like I said, it's like a lot of lead-up play goes into it. I don't know if it affects it too much. Like, I don't know if the AI just starts sliding across because you run across field a bit. But I don't know, I like to think it does, as we put in a bit of a shocker kick. Luckily, I think it might have been Edric Lee. He didn't get his hands to it. He would have probably raced away and scored if he picked that up cleanly. But Sam Williams, we were able to catch him, and then Big Sam Cassiano on the back of that made a clean line break, but we had to come up with another tackle, and we're going to follow it up with another tackle on Blake Austin, looking for his second try of the game. And Lay Lua here puts in not a bad little grubber. Once again, our teammates just constantly get in my way with those grubbers, but we just put boot to ball here, just clear it out of our end. And Russell has to go fetch it, and we just wrestle him to the ground. Just manhandle the young fella. I'm assuming he's a young fella. He might be from the Super League. I'd have no idea, honestly. But once again, a little grubber goes in. Probably, honestly, the grubbers aren't really working for them. They probably should change up their tactics. As we use the wind to our advantage here, gets it into that corner. That is a beauty of a kick. And again, poor old Russell. He's been willing. He's tried hard this game. But we've put the pressure on them. The Raiders just did not want the ball, honestly. You can just see them standing around there. No one wanted it. And it copped a deflection. Uarte got tackled in goal. And I was happy with that little bit of play. You know, we put in a beautiful kick. Came with the big hit. The Raiders didn't want it. George Jennings is in the side actually now. And obviously the brother of Michael Jennings. And he scores a nice try. We get the try assist, hopefully. And that's probably going to put this game to bed. Ben Hunt, did he get that kick? I think he got the kick. Yeah, he did. 16-6. But pretty much from the kickoff, we are going to give the ball back over to the Raiders. Joel Edwards strolls over for a very soft try. Tohu Harris made good contact, but just did not, no support from the rest of the team, and just forces his way over the try line. So the Raiders, they do have a slight chance to clutch this game, but it's not going to happen. A few seconds left, they put in a bit of a nothing kick, and we crab across field, looking for a bit of a nice try to finish, but not going to happen. And that's another win to the team. A nice 16-12 win, but we have got a few issues. We grade 2 careless high tackle, and that's going to be a too much ban. We are going to dispute this one, I think. Yes, we do. Hit the button, son. There you go. But we don't get off. We still suffer the 2 matches, which is a shame, dude. We're missing out on all these games. But what happened here? So let's simulate up to our game. We are in second spot still, taking on the Storm again. And the Panthers beat the Roosters 16-10, but we did lose to the Dogs 21-20. A couple of tight games there. But yeah, not too bad. I mean, we lost one, we won one. We're still in a great position. But we are taking on the Storm, who we have played early this season. Yeah, we did. We obviously didn't play because we were suspended with that high shot. But yeah, we're playing the Storm pretty soon after our first time, which I guess has been a fair few games. We'll look at their side. They have Darius Boyd, Kennard, Duffy, Lynette, Walker. Bit of a different side. McCone. There we go. Kane Algie is into the sign for us there. Adam Clydesdale. So as you notice with the Storm here, the big 3 are gone. Cameron Smith, Cooper Cronk, Billy Slater are all out of action. And we try to start this game on the front foot, but it's going to backfire badly. We could have really gone on the attack early in this game, but just off the boot, just slightly to the right, and Darius Boyd watches it sail over the chalk there. Unfortunately, not a good start. But yeah, the Storm, they've still got a good side. I mean, you look at their replacements. We come up with a huge tackle here. That was a nice play. But Darius Boyd, obviously, he's like one of the best fullbacks in the game, so they don't lose much from that. But unfortunately, Adam Reynolds, from another error from the team, it's going to be good stuff. The pass was actually going out to the second player there, and Will Smith was looking at him, but Adam Reynolds plucked it out of the air and scored the first try of the game. So we're already on the back foot here. But yeah, as I was saying, the replacement. So obviously Darius Boyd for Slater. Very good replacement. Reynolds for Cooper Cronk. Again, Reynolds is really good in this game. And then Clydesdale for Smith. I was just going to talk shit about Clydesdale, but We have just gifted him a try. We've thrown the ball to him. We flopped it out the back, and Clydesdale is going to race away and score the first try. His first try. That's the second try of the game, son. Very disappointing. You know, we made the initial break, and you know, when you make that first break and it's the low tackle, you got your arms free, you just want to throw the offload, but it just wasn't on. And now we're down 12-0, 30 minutes into this game. As Clydesdale again, that man is running riot. He's just breaking the line at will. So apparently the replacements for the Storm just fit in perfectly, and the Storm is still going to be very strong, as they always are. But beautiful play right there. Back on the inside, shrugs off Reynolds, but Kevin Proctor is still there at the club, and he comes up with a pretty nice tackle to halt our progress. But we do get a chance to push the attack here. Puts up the bomb, and it's going to be bat back, but into the Storm's arms. Dale Finucane is going to get the Storm out of trouble. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to narrow this deficit before half time, but we're straight through here. Looks like I spoke too soon, but no, I didn't speak too soon, because Darius Boyd just mows us down in a blink of an eye. I could not believe it. I thought we're away to the races here. We're going to score. Easy, mate. Easy try, easy life. But no, Darius Boyd just in a few steps, he just picks us up and tackles us. So very unfortunate, but starting the second half off strongly, in good field position, you know, taking the first tackle on the inside their half, which is nice, man. And fourth tackle here, almost straight through again, but Darius Boyd, that man is going to feature prominently in this game, I can tell you that right now. But a nice little grubber is going to force the line dropper, or so you would think, but no, Josh McCrone is just going to carry his way over. And I was furious, honestly. I looked to come up with a big hit right here, but they go the opposite side just to piss me off further. I could not believe that he got out of the in goal there. It was a nice way to kick. There were two tacklers on him, but no, he's powered his way out. But thankfully, we're going to get another opportunity to narrow the deficit. We need to score a try, honestly. The Storm are just wasting time like they do. They're playing smart, not making errors. So we need to take the initiative. And who is this? I don't know who that is. Doesn't look like Mansell's playing in most of these games. I don't know. Mansell's still at the club, but he's just not in the side. And I don't know why Kane LG is in. He will feature prominently. I mean, he'll play most of the games from now on. I think, like, maybe Ben Hunt's injured. That would explain a fair bit, because Ben Hunt obviously started the season. There was no reason for them to drop him. So he probably got injured, honestly. I probably should look at that. But right there, nice little offload, but LG couldn't quite capitalize. But beautiful stuff there. Another pass, we just couldn't get it away. Just had to get it away, but we couldn't. But we do race back on side. We're just trying to bring our boys out of the dumps here. We don't make the tackle on Duffy. And I mean, I'm talking like bring the team out of the dumps, but most of it has been our fault. You know, we threw the intercept, and just poor play by us has caused one of the tries to start it. And then right there, we gave away the penalty when we had all the pressure mounting against them. Oh, it was very frustrating. Very frustrating game. You know, we had all that field position. We couldn't capitalize. And then we give away a silly penalty to just relieve the pressure. And as you see, 77 minutes, 78 minutes ticking up. And it looks like this game is well and truly dusted. But we are going to streak away here and potentially score a consolidation try. Darius Boyd is trying his best to chase us down, but obviously Boyd is a little fatigued, as is myself, and couldn't quite catch us. We just take it around there, and nice play, you know, making the score, you know, making the game look a little better for ourselves personally. But overall, it hasn't been a great game, honestly. Pretty disappointing, but I've got to say, look at the night sky. I know I talk about like the day games looking beautiful, but man, the night sky, the nighttime footy here looks absolutely outstanding. This game is so beautiful to look at. But right here, I actually thought we had a chance to come back. I thought we were going to be down the sideline, but not to be. And that is going to conclude this long fucking video, 30 minutes worth, like 5 games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys didn't get sick of it too much, you know. But yeah, thank you for all the support. Thank you for watching the videos, liking, commenting, subscribing, and look forward to more in the future. See you boys next time.